Guys, it's like almost 6 p.m. and I haven't done anything productive. Like, I ended my last vlog saying that I would, and I haven't. Because all I want to do is go to sleep. I decided to sit up and try to make like a Sims video on my computer. And every time that I try to use OBS, it for some fucking reason is slowing down my audio. Like, thank God I did a test before I just sat down and trusted it. It's slowing down my audio to the point that I sound like a demon. But when I use just like my regular webcam recorder and talking to my Yeti, I sound just fine. I don't get it. And if I try to use the mic from my Mac, it picks up my AC too badly. And if I try to use the mic from my other iPhone that's sitting over here that I'm using as my webcam, which I'm sure you can see right there, it sounds really far away. So is that just like the universe saying, hey, fuck you? Or is that the universe saying, don't deal with this shit today? Because either or, I will fucking take it. Like, I'm really glad that I tested that out before I just trusted it. Oh my God. Also, another thing that I feel like is the universe speaking to me today. I ordered several things to help me with like my content creation. Like, I ordered this thing, this like tripod extension. Example, you screw it onto that like you would your camera, and it's got one of these on top of it, but then it's got an arm sticking out of it with a cold shoe on it, so you can put like a microphone or something like that on it. Because my other cameras have like the little cold shoe thing on it, so that you can put a camera, or you can put like a camera light or a microphone or something like that on it. But the camera that I use all the time, the little tiny Canon one, it doesn't. So I ordered that like arm extender thing so that I can put my little tiny Canon camera in a tripod and then use a mic with it, even though the mic on it is fine. I just wanted to do it because I have one. It's like lost in the mail. It was supposed to be here today. It's lost in the mail. And then my card reader, like my card reader that I use whenever I transfer my video clips when I use my camera. This is what it looks like. It'll clip into like iPhone, like I never had an iPhone 14. I went from a 13 to a 15. But just know that this will not plug into my phone, and it will not plug into my iPad Air. So if I want to edit videos from my camera, I have to edit them on my little iPhone SE or put them on an iPad that I gave to Epps. And I don't want to do that. I wanted to be able to get the shit off of the memory card onto my phone or onto my iPad Air, preferably my iPad Air, so I don't tie up my phone. And it's also lost in the mail. It is entirely too early for me to be fucking trying to function right now. It's if my lighting looks weird, by the way, it's because I have my little box light on in an attempt to like balance out how badly this like causes a glare. It's like entirely too early for me to be functioning right now. I haven't done my nails yet. I'm sitting down to do them right now. Don't look at how gross my other nails are. I got really into my Sims game last night. Like, really into my Sims game last night, and I ended up staying up until 1:30, which really isn't that late, but for me anymore it is. I used to stay awake until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm saying that like it's not gonna ever happen again. Like, I'm a changed human being. I'm never gonna stay awake and no, I just recently have not been able to really make it past like 11. So I start getting very tired around 11, 10:30, 11. But I got really into my Sims game, and I didn't do my nails. Oh my God, I hope to God you can't see my nasty fucking nails through these. I guess I didn't plan it out very well whenever I bought them. And I swear to God, though, I think I like dyed my nail a little bit. I think there's like a slight hint of green in my nail, on my nail, and I'm about to slap a pair of transparent nails on top of it. It's gonna look like, oh, they're so pretty. I'm gonna buff them a little. Well, I was gonna buff them a little bit, because if I don't, and I always do, I don't know why I'm saying this, it's gonna look like there's like mold or something under there. Anyways, it's like entirely too early for me to be up and functioning. For me, like, used to being up this early and functioning for the kids, but then immediately either laying back down or fucking off for like an hour or two. But you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, I told you that guy showed up to our front door and like offered to buy the car out of my backyard that's been sitting back there for like 4 fucking years because I had a blown head gasket. He showed up the other day. Epps kept saying, I swear to you, that's our old car driving around town. I swear to you, that kid fixed it, and he's driving it around, which is fine. That's not me filing a complaint. I don't care. I sold it to him. I don't care. It's no longer my property. Do whatever you want with it. Just don't commit a fucking crime with it. You know what I mean? But he showed up and he was like, hey, I got this car running. Could you go to the BMV with me and sign over the title? So that's what we're doing today. We're up early to go to the BMV to sign the title to the Taurus over to the guy that showed up and bought it for scrap. He got it running. S was like, what the fuck? I was like, he's obviously into cars and he probably has the connections to get the part, and either like he or one of his friends, like one of his like car friends, knows how to fix it. We couldn't fix it. That the cost of how much it would have cost us to fix that car would have costed 3 times more what the damn thing Kelly Blue Books for, which is like $500. So I was like, no. And then every month when we own that bitch, every fucking month I was paying my brother-in-law to do something on it, to put a different part on it, to fix something. So we just could not. It was like a monthly fucking bill of like hundreds of dollars worth of parts and labor. It just was not worth keeping. So I was like, good for him. Good for him. He got a new car for $200, and then however much he paid to fix it. That's pretty good. So that's what we're doing, and I'm just kind of autopilot. God, I can't see past my lamp. Autopilot doing my nails since I said that I was going to do them yesterday. But yeah, I got really into my Sims game last night. It was very chaotic. There's no numbers on these nails. There's no numbers on the nails. You know what I mean? Have you ever put press-ons on? There's numbers on the backs of that's why I get my nails done so fast, because I put the thing on, and then when I match up one finger, I just go and find the matching number. There's no numbers on these. Not to sound like an entitled brat, but I just don't have it in me for this right now. Nail reveal. Don't look at the fact that I got glue all over me. Nail reveal. Oh, they're so cute. For anybody that's curious, I just randomly found these at CVS. I was walking to the register. I'm pretty sure this is like a spring collection thing, because every like season they put out like season specific ones, and I'm pretty sure this is like just like a spring one, so they probably are not going to have them for very long. And I hope that they are, honestly, because that means that they'll go on sale. That guy got a hold of Epps and was like, would you mind if we meet at 11 instead of 9? Because I forgot I have an appointment at 9. I could be asleep right now. I could have went back to bed. Also, Epps found my other hair extensions. I don't know if I mentioned it the other day. I couldn't find them. I just got a call about my pulmonary referral. I'm probably not going to be able to fall back asleep. It's probably just going to be a rough day. I'm probably not going to be able to fall asleep. I got a call about my pulmonary referral, which got filtered. I love what Apple's trying to do, aka make me miss every fucking call that I get. I had to call them back like 4 times before anybody picked up, which was very stressful. I have an appointment on Friday. So there's that. I'm sure all that's gonna happen at the appointment is like they're just gonna schedule me for imaging. They'll probably listen to my lungs, order some blood work, and schedule me for a CT scan. Y'all, I'm gonna have to take out my Scooty rings, and those are the fucking worst. Oh my god, they're the worst to take out and put back in. I hope I'm not on my period anymore, because that shit is awful. But I have my appointment scheduled. So there's that. Look at my beautiful, gorgeous other Sims. These are the only ones that are surviving in my save. We're not talking about them. We're talking about them. So I made these Sims completely randomly generated, okay? Everything from their bodies to their personalities, their names is all randomly generated. When I pick their aspirations, I closed my eyes. Their likes and dislikes are all randomly generated, like everything. So here's the thing about this sim house. I decided to put them in this house and give them full autonomy over their life and do nothing and intervene like never. The only time that I ever intervene is when an appliance or an electronic breaks. That's it. I was kind of hoping for maybe like a few unplanned pregnancies, maybe a crabs infestation, you know, the usual. And then I realized that I can make my lot haunted. So these plants start popping up. There's 3 on the lot right now. Sometimes they disappear. It makes me sad. And these random hands started growing out of the ground. And then a doll showed up, and another doll, and another doll. And everything was relatively normal. You know, just like them getting a little spooked here and there until the 3rd doll showed up. And that's when shit really hit the fan. So none of them has gotten a good night's sleep for the majority of their life, honestly. Yeah, and you can exercise your house, only, no. There are ways to get rid of the ghosts. I'm not going to. I put a woohoo bush over there, you know, thinking maybe like the vibes aren't right in the house. They have autonomous woohoo on, you know, thinking maybe they would just go outside and use the woohoo bush. They pee and sleep in it instead. But also, like maybe it's the vibes out here too aren't that great. I don't know. I did throw them a little bit of a bone and put a bench and a sleeping bag outside. The whole lot is haunted, okay? The whole fucking lot is haunted. But the dolls are inside, and the haunted goo is inside, and the occult symbols are inside. So I thought, well, maybe they would go outside and sleep in the fucking sleeping bag. Thus far, only one of them has been smart enough to do that. 3 of the 4 of them have caught the house on fire. One of them 3 times. When they catch the house on fire, oftentimes they sit around charred for days, like their body just covered in soot for days, because they're too terrified to take a bath or a shower. And you know what's really funny? When I was a little girl, my dad lived in a super haunted house, and then also again, when I was an adult, I lived in a super haunted house, and I did not like taking baths or showers. It scared the shit out of me, so I'm like, I get it. I get it, guys. I get it. There has been so much chaos. My sim keeps thinking that she's pregnant because she keeps gaining weight. I don't know how to tell her this. You've never woohooed. You've never woohooed before. You're not pregnant. You just eat a lot of food, and you never leave the house unless it's on fire. We have a lot in common, you and I. All of them get stress diarrhea all the time. Wait! Is she sleeping outside? Hold on. Yeah, she's the only one that ever goes outside and sleeps. She's the only fucking smart one. Like, the whole house is haunted, or the whole lot is haunted. But at least there's no dolls outside, like, staring at your bed when you try to sleep. Also, I had this very, very famous celebrity show up when my house caught on fire. I think he was just walking down the street, and he came inside and glitched out in my kitchen and didn't leave until he pissed himself. And the ghosts in my house keep chasing people down the street. Bob Pancakes ended up here. And now he knows what's going on inside. So when he walks by our house, he runs. And every time the house catches on fire, which is frequently, that bed exploded. I don't know what happened. It just exploded. Maybe a ghost did it. I don't know. The fire department shows up and they just fucking stay. Like, one of them took a nap on my couch and the other one slept in the damn bed. But they're constantly terrified. I honestly cannot believe that they've made it to the age that they are. They're about to age up into adults. I thought that they would have died by now, just from stress or, like, being terrified. She fucking screams all the time, even when nothing's going on. She's fucking terrified all the time. And her mood buff literally is like she doesn't know why she's scared. Okay, I've heard his name pronounced a bajillion different ways. Is it Guidry or Gidry? I don't know. He keeps showing up and mopping up the occult signs off of the floor. But Temperance shows up all the time and just wrecks our shit. I have spent quite literally close to 100,000 simoleons just repairing damage that she does to the house when she shows up. She breaks all the toilets, the dishwasher, the TV, the computers, the fucking microwave, the stove, the fridge, everything, and then just leaves. But this is what I spent my night doing last night. I can believe that they're alive because their needs are met. They have everything that they need. They literally have everything that, more than what they need. You know, they've got computers and everything, but I can't believe they haven't died of fear yet, or anger. Like, I can't believe all 4 of them are still alive. I swear, I left the game on while I was editing. I swear. Guys, can I give you a tip? I'm not a pro Sims player, but I'm a frequent Sims player. Let me give you a tip. Have your Sims make salad whenever they eat. None of these bitches have a low cooking skill, but they're stressed the hell out, right? But have your Sims make salad when their cooking skill is low or if they don't have the best appliances, because there's no fire involved. There's no fire risk. I put another sleeping bag and a chess table outside, kind of hoping they would leave that dingy, dirty house and like go outside and get some fresh air. I could put more lights in there, it doesn't matter, the ghosts blow them out. But I put a chess table out there, kind of hoping they would go outside and get some sunshine and get out of the trash. Shit, I need to get them a trash can. I'm giving them everything that they need, making sure that I repair everything. They're just being psychologically tortured by ghosts. That's all that it is. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you for going outside even though you're running away in terror. And bitch, there's 2 bushes and 2 toilets to pee in, so go for it. I gave them a chess table and a grill and a little dining table and a stereo and a fire pit, kind of trying to encourage them to autonomously go outside, because every one of them is bitching that they're hungry even though they have a kitchen. Don't look at the amount of ghost goo on the floor. I'm so proud of her for going outside and sleeping. Like, honestly, the entire time I've been watching them, I'm like, the smartest thing for you to do would be to go outside and sleep during the day when the ghosts aren't running around and you're not going to be surrounded by dolls and ghost goo and, like, occult symbols, so you can peacefully rest. Like, that would be the smartest thing for you to do. And only one of them has been smart enough to do it so far. I'm just kind of trying to encourage them to autonomously come out here and make food and listen to the radio and play chess and just be outside. They can hang out around this. They can nap in the sleeping bags. And yeah, the whole fucking thing is haunted. But the dolls aren't out there. And oh my gosh, he just kicked one of the dolls. He just kicked one of the dolls and destroyed it. I'm so proud. He's running away. He's scared. But he did it. I'm so proud of him. He was so brave. She just kicked a doll too. She just kicked the doll and removed it too. Like, she kicked it and it exploded. Oh, the reason they're not using their fire pit is because they're all afraid of fire. That makes sense. So me making and playing with that Sims house is why I was trying to set up my shit to make like a Let's Play style video. I just wanted to make a video out of it. It's still running beside me. It's still running beside me. They're all just kind of standing around. Listen, they have full autonomy on and everything that they need. So whatever happens, they know a full autonomy means that if they need something, they'll take care of their own needs. They might have to get really, really low, but they'll take care of their own needs. The mail just ran. I just got this thing. This thing. The packaging is, I don't have a lot of faith. I gotta tell you, I do not have a lot of faith that this is actually going to work. I have as much faith in this as I did the one time that I used a memory card that was from Temu. So yeah, it's not a lot. I got this little extender thing from my tripod. Yeah. So that's a sign. That's a sign. Don't dick around all day on The Sims. It's time to work. This is what it does. See? The thing here goes into the thing here like your camera normally would. It looks like the bottom of the camera. It goes in there like that. And then you've got an extra thing on the side where you can put like a light or your microphone or whatever, because this little camera that I use all the time it has a mic, a place to plug in a mic, but it doesn't have anywhere to put the mic. Like it literally has a mic thing right there, but nowhere to put the mic. So it's like, what the hell? I'm hoping with this that'll be fixed, because it will be. Is it on the right side? Yeah. Put that in there. Tighten it up. Stop sliding around, you bitch. Tighten that up. And then plug it in. Kidding. I feel like the mic on this camera isn't bad. I paid money for this little mic here, so I want to use it. Damn it. Alright guys, I gotta do some test footage to make sure that this thing even works and to see if the mic even sounds good on this camera, and I might take a nap for a little while because I kind of feel like my eyeballs are gonna bleed a little bit. I kind of feel like my eyes might bleed a little bit. And then I'm going to sit down and play with some makeup. I want to break back into my Moonstone palette. And also I want to try out my new Black Lime Crime. So I'm going to do all that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.